What's going on, guys? Crypto Renegade here for you. Yes, that is a mannequin wearing a fedora. Don't ask. It's just there in the office that I'm using at the moment. But stay tuned. There's some Moonbeam and Glimmer updates after 24 hours after hitting exchanges that I want to update and help you with. Stay tuned. You do not want to miss this one. Alright guys, welcome back. So in today's video is just a quick follow-up from yesterday. Again, I'll link yesterday's video at the end here, but basically this is just an update on Moonbeam Glimmer, how to stake it, how to claim your Moonbeam if you were a part of the crowd loan, and then also we're looking first at the price action and sort of what my plan is for Moonbeam or for Glimmer token, both in the short term and in the long term. So let's dive in. So basically what I'm looking at here is you can see on the chart, there's really not that much data because it's just a little more than 24 hours since it hit exchanges. And this is on a 15-minute chart, which I virtually never do. Like I mentioned, I typically only look at daily charts, weekly charts, or in some cases for macro trends, weekly or yearly charts. In this case, it had an all-time high on KuCoin, which was, I think, the very first exchange that listed it. It had an all-time high of about $36 to $37, and of course, there was a massive sell-off. And I have some reasons as far as why that is and where it's at. As far as the actual price where it is right now, as you can see, it's just shy of $10. It's at $9.58. And it's sort of just having this accumulation range that you're looking at, like right here. So basically, lowest that I think it hit was at about, we'll say at about $8, $7.50, and then it even went as high in this range into about 10 and a quarter. Honestly, there's really not much action to take here unless, again, let's assume that you're not a part of the crowd loan, and let's assume that you're not a part and you just want to get in on it for the very first time. This would be sort of a short-term accumulation zone. Now, just to kind of put this in perspective, this is on 15 minutes. It's still very new. We haven't really had full price discovery, so I want you to be careful when you're making this decision. If you believe in it long term, then of course you can do DCA, which is dollar cost averaging down. Now, again, it's too early to say, but if I were to make a guess, I'd say that right now in between this $8 to $10 range is sort of establishing a floor or sort of an accumulation range. And if you look at it similar to Polkadot, which I'll take a quick look at on the chart just so you can kind of take a look at what I'm talking about. Back when Polkadot hit exchanges, if you take a look right over here at Polkadot when it first hit exchanges, it sort of had this sort of price discovery, and that lasted ultimately, I don't know, let's take a quick look here. The price discovery before it sort of broke out into new phases was about 133 days of sort of an accumulation and consolidation range. The overall sort of bottom of this accumulation range was about $3 and we'll call it 30 cents. And the top of that range was roughly about, we'll call it $7. So again, it was chopping in this range for over 133 days, which again is still more than 4 months time, just to put that into perspective. So if we're taking a look at Glimmer, I do think that it is a high likelihood, especially since it's going to be very similar. So as you can see, this is the daily chart. It had one green day, massively sold off. So right now, with it being extremely new and sort of getting this price discovery, I do think it's going to establish that range. I do have more than I'm looking at for a trade setup. So for again, I did participate in the crowd loan and I was able to get my free rewards, which we're going to talk about in just a second. But I'm also looking at this as a short-term trade setup opportunity because there was a massive sell-off for people that have been staking their Polkadot or locking up their Polkadot rather to get Glimmer tokens, and they just want to take their quick profit. And as you can see, it's sold off and it appears to be establishing a floor in the $8 to $10 range. Me personally, this is where I'm going to start kind of averaging in terms of a swing trade. That's just me, not financial advice, but also you want to consider that it could go down even lower. But again, the way to make money on these things is number one, patience, discipline, and then setting your targets beforehand. If it goes lower, do you cut it or do you buy more? And when it goes eventually inevitably higher, when do you actually take profit? This is something that you need to consider before you enter a trade. So just something to think about there. Again, my personal plan is I'm going to start scaling in on a trade setup here between this $8 to $10 range, not my full load, if you will, or my full amount. I'm gonna, if it drops even lower, I'm gonna lower my average cost down. And if it starts to accumulate more and I see a breakout pattern above the $10 range, that's where I will personally start adding in very heavy once we get some momentum. But again, just want to reiterate, this is very early and there's really no data or price discovery to go off of in terms of exchange or trading volume, other than what CoinGecko and CoinMarketCap are indicating. But again, 24 hours is virtually nothing in terms of time or history or patterns. This is purely at this point speculation, but based on a 15-minute chart, it's in this accumulation range. Now, I wanted to kind of switch gears just for a minute. Those are my targets. Again, my first target for scaling out before I move topics, if I enter the trade between $8 to $10, my first target is going to be in that sort of $30 to $40 range before I take any profit. So this could be a multi-month trade or even multi-year. It just sort of depends, but this one specifically is a trade. Now I'm going to explain and switch gears right now what I'm going to do in terms of how you can claim your Moonbeam if you haven't claimed it yet, and also how you can stake it if you plan to hold long term. So let's first talk about how to claim your Moonbeam crowd loan reward. So again, I'm going to leave this link, this full tutorial and guide in the description. It also has videos of step-by-step and things like that. But here are the key takeaway points. You need MetaMask. You obviously know that if you've participated in the crowd loan, you basically already set up a Ethereum account with MetaMask. What it will do is when you go to this URL, when you click this link here, apps.moonbeam.network/Moonbeam, is it will search for MetaMask. It will ask you to connect to the Moonbeam network. It will add the new network onto that for you. You'll approve it, and then you'll start allowing you to claim your rewards. Now, here's the very key thing that I want people to know, because this ultimately is what people were panicking with. So, for example, let's say you had 300 total Glimmer rewards. I'm just using this as a round number. You're only getting 30% of that up front. So you'll see your total rewards, and then you'll see your claimable rewards. So if you had, for example, 300 Glimmer, you're only going to be able to immediately claim 100 of that 300. And the reason that is because it's, as it explains here, and this is very key, 30% of the rewards are already distributed, so you can claim them immediately. And then the claim rewards function is for the remaining 70%, so the rest of your total earned rewards, which are linearly vested over 96 weeks of the parachain lease period. These can be claimed on a block-to-block basis, but again, a transaction fee must be paid when you do this. They're doing this on purpose to obviously make sure that we don't see a lot more dumping, like we saw a lot of people that hit the exchange at $38 or $36 and drop the price all the way. We don't want a lot of dumpage on the exchange for people taking profit. They're doing this strategically so that it has a long-term viable sustainability. And in my opinion, I appreciate this. This is very smart, and it's a way to very slowly vest your rewards over time. So if you are invested in the project, you probably invested in the crowd loan. So don't panic.
Where is it? Where's the rest? The money, Skylar, where is the rest?
If you see your total number of rewards and you can only claim a third of it or 30% of it, that's normal, you're fine. Over time, you can go back to that URL. Again, I'll link it below, and you can check literally daily to see your rewards increase, because they do add your rewards on literally every block that's added to the blockchain. So that's one key thing that I got a bunch of questions on yesterday that I wanted to answer and I wanted to clarify. This link literally takes you step by step, shows you everything. In terms of the last topic I wanted to talk about here, which was staking Glimmer. So if you participated in the crowd loan, and as long as you have 50 Glimmer, again, it all depends on how much you got during the crowd loan, but let's say you have at least 50 Glimmer. There's another link, which I'll leave below, called stakeglmr.com. And as you can see here, this is for if you want to stake it and you want to back it using a collator. So essentially that just means, like, if you're planning to hold this long term and you want to stake it, look in the top right corner here. This current APR is very attractive, 237%. If you want to go ahead and contribute. Now again, here are the requirements, and I'll link this so you can review it. You need at least 50 Glimmer to stake. You can choose your delegators and collators with less backing, and you get more rewards. This is to incentivize newcomers that are collators so that you can actually get potentially more rewards, and it incentivizes people becoming collators so that people can, it's a higher risk, higher reward situation. Again, these are going to be locked up for a long period of time, 28 rounds. And then again, this is really just for the people that plan, like myself, to take a large chunk of their Glimmer tokens, and you can call it farm it, you can call it stake it, whatever you want, earn interest. And right now, the sooner you get in, the better, because as you can see, the current APR is 237%, but that will go down the more people that go in, obviously. So again, you want to be very quick if this is something that you plan on holding long term. And again, there's a middle path, just like me. I'm going to actually purchase some off of an exchange, and I'm going to trade it. And I'm also going to hold it long term because I believe in the long term viability of the project, at which point I'm going to stake it and earn a lot of yield and a lot of rewards. So again, I'll link both of these below. This is a legitimate site by the Glimmer team, and this, you can actually go through and choose who you want to delegate it to for your staking and for your rewards. And so I just did that previously, and again, you can go directly to the Moonbeam website and verify all of this information if you want. But just wanted to give you the options, what my plan is for Moonbeam, how you can stake it, how you can claim it, and why you're seeing a discrepancy directly. So if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, let me know down, and I will do my best to answer it for you. This is a big project that I do see a long-term value and a long-term vision in, so just keep that in mind. And then go ahead and click here on your screen to watch yesterday's video where I talked about the overall concept of Moonbeam as well as the future of what I'm doing with this channel. So if you're interested in that, stick around. Other than that, that's a short, quick video, straight to the point today. Crypto Renegade out.